Hey, the Furiosa movie just came out. I wonder how well the movie did. Let's take a look at why Furiosa, a Mad Max saga, fell short of many fans' expectations. It was supposed to be an epic prequel to the successful Mad Max franchise, but ultimately failed to live up to its ambitions. Why did this happen and where did it go wrong? Was it because of lead actress Anya Taylor-Joy? Warner Bros. Furiosa narrowly beat Alcon and Sony's The Garfield movie with an estimated $32 million for the 4-day weekend, with George Miller's latest entry in the Mad Max franchise taking in an estimated $26.3 million for Friday Sunday versus an estimated $24 million for the animated orange feline. Garfield on Sunday claimed victory over Furiosa with an estimated holiday gross of $31.9 million, but on Monday revised its estimate down to $31.1 million. Warner's took the unusual position of not reporting a 4-day number until Monday. With the race so close and the headlines so bad, it's easy to understand why the studio remained mum. Anya is a truly fascinating actress. The world first noticed her thanks to her performance in the horror thriller The Witch, where she portrayed a young girl in the 17th century who struggles with supernatural forces. Her next prominent role was in the film Split, where she played one of the victims of a man with multiple personality disorder. However, her real breakthrough came with her role in the TV series The Queen's Gambit, where she portrayed chess master Beth Harmon. This series catapulted her to worldwide fame and showed her ability to portray complex and dynamic characters. Her intense and expressive acting style made her an ideal choice for the role of Furiosa. Anya Taylor-Joy was chosen for the role of young Furiosa because of her considerable talent and ability to bring characters full of emotion and depth to the screen. The role of Imperator Furiosa was recast due to Furiosa being a prequel and being filmed so long after the filming of Fury Road. Although the possibility had been floated of using de-aging technology with Charlize Theron, George Miller was unconvinced of its capabilities. Anya Taylor-Joy studied Theron's performance for her portrayal of the role. In a 2020 interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Theron admitted she wished she could have reprised Furiosa. Quote, "Miller is a master, and I wish him nothing but the best. It's a little heartbreaking for sure. I really love that character, and I'm so grateful that I had a small part in creating her." So what is the film Furiosa actually about? The film focuses on Furiosa's youth, her struggle to survive and rise to power in a brutal post-apocalyptic world. The story is set in an inhospitable environment where survival is a daily challenge and every step could be the last. Furiosa must face many dangers and obstacles to become the strong warrior we know from Mad Max Fury Road. The film is full of dramatic moments, action scenes, and visual effects to draw the audience into this brutal world. The film opens with young Furiosa being kidnapped and sold into slavery. In this way, she finds herself in a dangerous and ruthless world where she must fight for every bit of freedom. Gradually, she meets other characters who help her or, on the contrary, throw sticks under her feet. Among them is Warlord, a powerful ruler who wants to use Furiosa to achieve his own ends. Then there are characters like Nux, a young warrior with a desire for recognition, and other survivors trying to find their place in this chaotic world. The story follows Furiosa as she struggles to find her identity and strength in this brutal environment. Unfortunately, the film often slips into superficial action at the expense of deeper storytelling and character development. Expectations were really high, especially after the success of Mad Max Fury Road, where Furiosa was played by Charlize Theron. Fury Road was memorable for its intense action scenes, deep story, and strong characters. Fans hoped that Furiosa would deliver the same level of excitement and emotional involvement. Unfortunately, the reality was a little different. While Furiosa offers great visual effects and dynamic action scenes, it lacks the intensity and depth that we are used to from the previous film. The film often seems more focused on the visuals than the storytelling, which is disappointing for many fans. Mad Max Fury Road was a film that left a strong impression thanks to its unique visual aesthetic, great acting, and a deep story of survival and defiance. Charlize Theron as Furiosa brought incredible energy and depth to the role, creating an unforgettable cinematic experience. So when the news came that Anya Taylor-Joy would play young Furiosa, expectations were high. Fans wanted to see how this iconic character was born and what events shaped her character. Unfortunately, Furiosa didn't turn out to be as strong as hoped. The story often gets lost in action scenes that, while visually impressive, don't bring the depth and emotional charge we saw in Fury Road. The film tends to emphasize effects and action at the expense of a consistent and deep story. One of the film's main problems is its plot structure. The story often gets lost and focuses on the supporting characters, which detracts from the main character. For example, characters like Dementis, played by Chris Hemsworth, and other antagonists are not given enough room for development, making the story feel fragmented and underdeveloped. The main storyline seems scattered and disjointed, which can lead the audience to lose interest. Additionally, some key moments and characters don't get the necessary screen time to really shine and bring depth to the story. Had the film focused more on the development of the main character, Furiosa, and her relationships with the other characters, it could have offered a much stronger and more consistent story. Unfortunately, many scenes feel like random sequences with no real connection or meaning, leaving the audience confused and unsatisfied. The impressive chases, dramatic fights, and breathtaking sets are truly a visual treat. The film offers incredibly detailed and dynamic visuals that draw the audience into the post-apocalyptic world. Every action scene is choreographed to perfection and visually impressive, which is definitely one of the film's greatest strengths. But unfortunately, that alone isn't enough to save the film. Without a strong story and deep characters, the visuals become mere decoration without any real substance. As visually stunning as the film is, it lacks the emotional and narrative drive that would have elevated it to the level of previous installments. Had they focused more on the narrative and character development, the visuals could have stood out even more and delivered a truly memorable experience. The visuals and effects are great, but they need a solid foundation of story and characters to really shine. Reactions from critics and fans have been mixed. Many praised the visuals and action scenes, but criticized the weak story and lack of character development. On Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, we can see a difference of opinion, some appreciating the aesthetics and action, while others are disappointed by the lack of depth and consistency in the narrative. Overall, Furiosa had a lot of potential, which unfortunately was not fulfilled. While the film offers a visual treat, it lacks the deeper story and character development that would satisfy fans of the Mad Max franchise. In the end, it's important to note that even though the film didn't succeed as expected, we can still appreciate the effort and work that went into it. Who knows, maybe there are other projects in this world of George Miller's Desert Madness that can live up to our high expectations. How did you enjoy the film? Did it meet your expectations or surprise you in unexpected ways? I'm curious to read your thoughts on Furiosa and what you think about the future of the Mad Max universe. Share your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your perspectives. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I post new movie reviews and other fun content every week, so join our community and stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.